Hello everyone, my name is Luca Bertoletti and today we talk about tariff. On April 2nd, the US administration presented their plan to put tariff to 75 different states and countries in the highest ever made in history. Some countries got up to 75% tariff and the European Union got up to 35% tariff. And for everyone else it was between 10 and 75%. On April 9th evening, President Trump said that the tariffs are off the table for 90 days, and he hoped that in these 90 days he will be able to close trade deals and agreements with many of these countries. How did we arrive at this point? This happened because, first of all, the stock market didn't react very well, and for 5 consecutive days, Wall Street and all of the European stock exchange lost a lot of money, up to 5 billion in 5 days. It was the biggest ever record after the September 11 terrorist attack. On the other hand, also many countries, for example, South Korea, Israel, Japan, the European Union, and many others started to dialogue to the United States to find a compromise agreement to get the tariff off the table. For example, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu went to the White House explaining Trump his plan to lower to zero the tariff to American products entering in Israel. South Korean interim president went to the White House explaining that they are willing to take the cost of American base into their national budget. And the Japanese decided to have a task force starting to dialogue how to better have a trade deal, a free trade deal with Americans. What about the European Union? The European Union, with Commissioner Šefčovič, started to dialogue around 2 months ago with the Trump administration on the first tariff, one on aluminium entering the United States. They still have a tariff of 25%. Just today, President von der Leyen declared that the retaliation tariff are off the table and suspended for 90 days. Basically mimic what Trump did yesterday. We know that Italian Prime Minister Meloni on the 16th of April is going to the United States. And we know that she's going to propose a trade deal which is 0%, which means zero tariff for American products entering the European Union and zero tariff for European Union products entering the United States, which will be a very good deal because we know that competition will lower the price for both American and the European consumers, but also will have the American and the European company investing more on innovation, on research, and on way to attract more consumers. We hope that this deal will happen. But what about China? China was the only country that didn't get their tariff suspended and actually got it even higher, up to 125%. The biggest fear for American administration is that China, through their Belt and Road Initiative, is monopolizing the trade around the world. Compared to 2001, most of the countries that were major trade partner was the United States, now is China. We can think about the entire African continent, most of Latin America, some European countries, for example, Spain and Greece, and also some Arctic territories, for example, Greenland. The American administration will not back off over this 135% tariff. There will be, for European companies, but also for American companies, a very fast need to reshore their production from China to somewhere else, most likely India or other Southeast Asia countries. And for US, it will be a way to show China that they are actually they are still in power to be able to get a trade agreement with allies. We hope that for these 90 days, the European Union and the US will be able to find a beginning of a trade agreement, a beginning of a new collaboration, because to contrast China and its dominance in the trade routes, the only way is to have a very strong partnership between the United States and the European Union. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more.